Is New Jersey now going after the gun dealers? New Jersey has just introduced a bill. They had a similar bill, nearly identical, in the last year's session, 2023, but it never got to Governor Murphy's desk because they ran out of time for the 2023 session. So now they've reintroduced basically the same bill under a different number, the same bad idea. Hello everyone, I'm Steve from Martell Training Group. Today I'd like to talk about the new bill that was introduced in New Jersey, and it targets gun dealers. The bill supposedly relates to gun traffickers, which of course we all know and agree are bad. Gun traffickers should be punished, they should be prosecuted. We want every law-abiding responsible gun owner to be legal when they acquire firearms. So why was this bill introduced? There are two reasons why I don't think this is a necessary law. The first reason, New Jersey current law already harshly punishes gun traffickers. The second reason, New Jersey law regarding the transferring of firearms or the acquiring of firearms is a strict process and it's very extensive. We're going to get into that. So when we talk about the language of this new bill, it specifically says when a dealer knows or should have known that the person intends to sell, transfer, assign, or otherwise dispose of that firearm to a person who is disqualified from possessing a firearm under the state and federal law, is guilty of a crime of the second degree and permanently disqualified from being a dealer, or should have known. So the language needs to be changed, in my opinion, to just knows. When a dealer knows that the person is prohibited, then all bets are off. Yes, they should be prosecuted. But this language concerns me. So if you're from New Jersey and you've either bought a gun or tried to buy a gun, you've gone through the process, you know that it is an extensive process. If you've never bought a gun before in New Jersey, so you first need a firearms ID card. You have to apply for that. And you get a background check, a thorough background check, which involves fingerprinting. You also are required to complete a safe handling and storage course. When you get your firearms ID card, now if you do want to buy a handgun and you do the application for that separately, it's going to require a permit to purchase a handgun, which in New Jersey will be another background check. They will check your background again. Then when you get approved for that, and you go to the gun shop to actually buy your gun, you get a NICS check, a National Instant Criminal Background Check System check, which is a real-time check of your criminal history. And in New Jersey, that's the state police. They have a whole unit dedicated to NICS check. Before I continue, folks, I just wanted to take a minute to mention our sponsor, Aura, of this video. In a lot of these videos, I talk about safety and protecting yourself, protecting your family while out and about in public. But what we don't think about, and I've done some videos on cybersecurity, how to protect yourself online. This company, Aura, will protect you when you're online. They will protect your personal data. So if you've ever noticed that you get a lot of spam calls, emails from robocallers, phone calls, your personal information is out there, folks, and it's being sold everywhere, pretty much. So what this company does is they will identify data brokers with your personal information and remove them, opt out basically upon your request. They can basically do the work for you. You download one app, folks. It protects your phone, your home computer. They have parental controls, they have password management, they have antivirus and identity theft insurance, just to name a few, folks. And I know from working cybercrimes investigations when I was a trooper that if you've ever had, and I hope this never happens to you, if you've ever had your identity stolen, it can be a nightmare to fix the situation. And what happens is a lot of times people don't even know that their identity has been stolen until they go to buy a house or refinance their mortgage, and the title company does a search and says you have this account that's been in default for X number of months or years. So what this app or program with Aura does is they will monitor your credit, and they monitor even, for example, a large purchase. I wrote a check that it was larger than I normally write, and I got an immediate alert. This is outside your typical spending. Is this, accurate, or is this, basically asking me to resolve it? I've been using this for a while now, and I'm very happy with the way I get the alerts because they're pretty much immediate. So if you click on the link on the screen or in the description, you'll get a 2-week free trial to try it out and see what you think, folks. There are different prices according to packages, and you'll see them on the screen, but please folks, if you're interested, click on that link on the screen or in the description and start your free 2-week trial. You go to buy a gun, you fill out the 4473 form for the ATF, and it goes right to the state police in New Jersey. They perform a NICS check. They're checking every database, domestic violence, arrest records, all these different databases to make sure that you weren't arrested 2 hours ago. So not only have you already had your thorough background check maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe you just did your permit to purchase your handgun a couple of weeks ago. Now you go to buy your gun, they do a real-time check at the store, at the point of sale. And if you get approved, then basically what you're telling the gun dealer is, I've already had my background check from my police department. Now the gun dealer is seeing that the FBI is saying, because the state police does the check through the FBI system in New Jersey, so they're saying, then I passed the National Instant Criminal Background Check. I've passed that. Now I'm able to buy a gun. And what the state of New Jersey wants to do with this new law is to say, you know what? If a bad guy still somehow gets a gun after all these checks, or the gun is used in a crime or in a way that it shouldn't be, somebody gets hurt or killed with that gun, we can still go back to the dealer and say, you know what? The dealer reasonably should have known that that transferee was prohibited. That's the problem with this language. It should say the dealer knows. That way, if a dealer knows either the NICS check didn't come back or the NICS check was denied, or the dealer knows it's a straw purchase, meaning that it's for someone that is prohibited from having a gun, if the dealer knows these things, then the dealer by all means should be prosecuted. Absolutely. But having the language reasonably should know, I think, puts a lot of dangerous liability, potential liability, on the dealer. There are already laws about gun trafficking and laws about dealers conducting illegal gun transfers. This is unnecessary in my opinion. There are still more steps to go in the process with this bill, folks, so hopefully it either doesn't become law, or if it does, they change the language. If you like this video, please hit that like button and share it. Also consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber already. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we release new content. As always, folks, thanks for watching, take care, and stay safe.